Spaces Collective didn't just start, right? So Natalie used to be my secret weapon, but you used to be a photographer when you were my secret weapon. So what people don't know is when I started in real estate, I would, when I go to a listing presentation, I would talk to the potential buyers. I say, well, I have a great staging consultant. Never told them it was my wife. And at the time, Natalie was a photographer, came from her history of guests and the corporate was doing, and then transitioned to a full-time photographer. But she always had a knack for, looking at great houses and then being able to, decorate houses and not decorate, but, just style them nicely. So I would have her walk through the home and, start, telling people what they needed to do. And then eventually we started buying some furniture. But before Spaces Collective, how did you guys collaborate to figure out, you guys would be good business partners?
Well, I think it happened coincidentally, actually. So we used to have a blog together. So one summer, I was on maternity leave and we were kind of just hanging out in my backyard with all of the kids. And I just brought up the idea of, hey, do you want to start a blog? So literally that afternoon, we kind of started a blog. And how
did that happen? So because Natalie took the pictures and you did the write-up, is that what happened?
Yeah. So I used to handle a lot of the writing from my background in communications, and then Natalie was the photographer. And so it was like a great match and it was the perfect thing. And then we kind of realized from there, we really don't love the whole lifestyle aspect of the blog, but we really loved the design aspect of it. And so we kind of wanted to narrow in more on that. And at that point, Natalie had started doing a little bit of staging for you. I had moved to the east end of Toronto.
Yeah,
I jumped ship.
So for those of you who don't know, we used to be next door neighbors.
Yeah.
And we even didn't have a fence between us.
There
At
was no
some
fence.
point, even our fat cat would work its way over to you, and we get a phone call from Julia, and she's like, "Charlotte's over here just sunbathing on her deck," literally,
or in your house.
In my house.
Oh yeah, that's right. A couple times she went in your house.
I found her in my basement once.
Yeah. So you jumped ship. You went to the east end, but that actually helped me before you guys started the company. I think you did a couple of walkthroughs for me as well.
Exactly. So I helped you out a bit. And I think at that point, Natalie was like, well, I would like to get going on a staging business, but I need a partner. And we always joke and say, we would never in a million years ever do this alone and start a staging company and do it alone. And so it was kind of a natural fit.